Hello and welcome to our live stream video today. I'm Juliana Ackerbloom, social media and content specialist, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming MESA Smart Manufacturing Now virtual event. Now, before we get started, I have a question for our viewers. How many of you have heard of MESA International, know what MESA International does, or are members of MESA International? Go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments. Here with me today is John Clemens, Senior MES Solution Consultant at Rockwell Automation. Thanks for joining me, John.
Oh, glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Great. So can you tell me a little about MESA International?
Sure. MESA International is a nonprofit industry association. We work to drive business improvement through the effective application of technology and best practices. We're focused on smart manufacturing and the business value that can be gained from information technology, operations technology, and all these new emerging smart manufacturing technologies, all with the idea to improve industrial operations. This year, we've decided to host a virtual event called Smart Manufacturing Now. It focuses specifically on these cutting-edge smart manufacturing developments.
Wow, that's very interesting hearing about, MESA's mission, and we know smart manufacturing is a hot topic right now. So can you tell me a little more about the Smart Manufacturing Now event?
Yeah, we're bringing together over 20 subject matter experts from all over the world who are going to talk about these latest breakthroughs in smart manufacturing. These are people that actually work in industry from essentially every industry sector all over the world, coming together, talking about how to apply smart manufacturing and how to use these new smart manufacturing technologies. They're going to be talking about all kinds of topics that are on the top of everyone's list of priorities right now. Things like cybersecurity, sustainability, business justification, artificial intelligence, the industrial Internet of Things, change management, and that's just a few of the topics at our event.
Wow, and over 20 experts. I mean, that's just a ton of knowledge and a ton of, stuff that everyone can relate to and understand as like the events going on. So, and just hearing about, the latest developments that we're seeing in the industry as well. So if you're just joining us, we just heard from John Clemens about MESA International and the upcoming virtual event. So now let's learn more about the new MESA model and who's going to be speaking at this event. Here with me to share some insight is Uwe Coopers, Alliance Manager for Calypso. Thanks for joining me, Uwe.
Well, thanks for having me here. Happy to be here.
Great. Well, now we've heard a lot about the MESA model and how it helps make smart manufacturing a reality. Can you give us a little insight into that?
Sure, absolutely. Happy to do so. I mean, very often people want to start talking about technology and looking in technology first. At MESA, we're really focusing on the business objective first. So what do you want to achieve? And then about the business life cycle. So what is when we look into, for example, in the supply chain life cycle or in the production assets and the life cycle of them, or production life cycle and the product life cycle, or even thinking about the life cycle of the workforce. So we're really focusing then on the details area where the smartness should happen and should be applied, like thinking about quality, sustainability, energy, or compliance, analytics, digital thread, digital twin, and security, as John was mentioning before. And then after having that done, then it's really about, once you define that, then focusing on what is the right technology which will enable you to achieve this desired outcome and the business benefits you're looking for.
Wow, and that's an interesting approach, and it makes sense that focusing on where to apply the smartness first, and then the technology will help with the solution. So moving on, I've heard that there's a great lineup for this event. Can you give me a couple of examples of who will be presenting and some of the topics we'll be hearing about?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, as John already was mentioning, we have a wide variance of people from the different industries. So really high experienced people talking about the new MESA model, how they are using it within their live examples and how that provided them really help. We will have the CIO of Orion Carbone, which is a global leader in the chemical industry, talking about how their digital journey was moving, and including how smart manufacturing is being leveraged in the chemical industry. For example, there will be sessions on the advantage of the digital supply chain and sustainability of the digital supply chain, where a full bidirectional data integration and digitalization allows the sender and receivers to take actions on cost, speed, predictability points in time along the entire process, which really results in a goal-oriented supply chain. So really, you can see we have various speakers from different industry, different topics. So really addressing all the hot topics everyone is looking for in the industry today.
Wow, thanks so much for sharing your thoughts on the MESA Smart Manufacturing Now virtual event. And it sounds like just from a few of those examples that this is just going to be really beneficial for all attendees. And so the event is a virtual event, and it will be held Monday through Thursday, September 25th through the 28th. It's free to all MESA members. If you're not a MESA member, there's a membership special running right now for new members, and it's only $100 for non-members. Registration is open, and all attendees get to see all the sessions live, and all attendees can view the recordings at any time after the event. So if you want to learn more, click the link in this post to get more information about the MESA Smart Manufacturing Now virtual event. And thank you all for watching and sharing your thoughts in the comments. And thank you, John Clemens and Uwe Coopers, for a great conversation. Once again, I'm Juliana Ackerblum. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more about the MESA Smart Manufacturing Now virtual event.